2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
So that's the final word from Beamer. Let's see how this one goes. This putt coming up is for birdie. Jon Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Oh, absolutely flushed. From around 170 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here. Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, what a shot. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Currently 1 under for the tournament. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, that's a nice line. Oh, what an eagle. Great putt. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Outstanding shot. High quality. That's just about 3 feet away. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The fifth hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Now, 4 under par, currently in the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under. Going with the 8-iron here. A wonderful shot. Well played. A chance for birdie here at the 6th. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And back to the play, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that will take him to 6 under. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in 2nd place. Not bad. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. opting for the 3-wood.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Wonderful shot, and that will take him to 8 under. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Si vous avez aimé la vidéo, n'hésitez pas à t'abonner, à commenter.
Basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less and find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Setting up in the first cut here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, this is lovely.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. That's frustrating. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Starts off with a good line.
For the par. Now 5 shots up after that hole. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
What a putt, started this perfectly.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into the green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. A bit wild on approach there.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Certainly makes putting easy if he can chip it that close.
Judging it beautifully.
He sits in first position. The 12th, Rich, par 3. just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Opting for the 9-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Oh, well played. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This one's tracking. But that putt drops now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for an eagle. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
This one's for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt for the tournament. And that's a big-time victory at exactly the right time. Well done on capturing the Scottish Open.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in East Lothian, Scotland. An impressive victory on a challenging week indeed.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Outstanding approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Currently at -3 for the round. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Wonderfully played. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
That was wonderfully done. Let's go to John Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Time to face a par 4 now. That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Outright first here. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Just 3 feet to the cup.
A little birdie look in here.
Leading by 5 shots after that. Here we are at Lachlan Cross in the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
Let's catch up with John Rahm. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Opting for the 9-iron. That could play.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing John Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie here. Looking good. That wasn't your best effort, was it? In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Sitting at -7. Currently in the lead. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Good look at birdie here. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Second shot here at the 10th. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you get a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Looks good.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Get in the hole. Yeah, fair effort. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Oh, that is bombed. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, well played. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Wow, that was just striped. That's in the sand. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, get in. That did everything but drop. An opportunity to make a par here. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Wow, what a shot off the tee. That set up a putt for eagle.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
It's got a chance. Just didn't drop. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
And coming up well short.
Oh, yeah. A shot of the day.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Currently 14 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Now on the tee of a long par 4. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Looking really good, this one. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Should find the green. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. This putt for him to win the event. And as the putt finds the bottom of the cup, that is a win to celebrate.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week. Just a class above.
Luke, it's always fun to see a player when they are in full flight as they were this week. It was a blast to watch. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind John Rahm. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
7 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently tied for first. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Oh, that was pure. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Needs this one to kick right. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Here's Tiger Woods. Let's return to live play now. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Good looking putt. Well, that'll play.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th?
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty. And back to the play, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Ooh. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. Over to the par 3, 8th we go. And it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Wow, that was just striped. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently in 3rd place.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. Quality shot, that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's online. A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now that finds him in 1st place. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich. But keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood. And that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Big chance here. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes on the whole way. Currently 11 under par for the event. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
And they'll tap this in for birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. That's inside the range.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
A 7-footer right here. Yes, they've made it. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Surely it's going to. They thought leaving the flagstick in would help him, and they thought wrong.
He sits in first position. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
Going with the hybrid. Should find the green here. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
And congratulations to our player. You are the 3M Open winner for this year.
An amazing performance all around this week, coming here at TPC Twin Cities by this winner. Congratulations.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looking really good.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. Here at the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction. This one looking really good.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
This player is putting for fun.
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
You like that, didn't you? Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, time to return to the action. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
Oh, you know you want to.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently at 3 under for the day. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
That might be one club too many. All the great players make a bunch of these. This is from 15 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This is a par putt. And there it is.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross. An elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 13 feet to the hole.
This one's looking good.
Never mind. Go and tap it in. Now leading by 1 shot. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's not the shot they're after.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
How close was that to going down? Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into setting up, hopefully, an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Here's Ricky Fowler. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Oh, so close. Just a 4-footer remaining. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just delay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He leads the field by a stroke. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, just missed. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. The back 9 at Detroit Golf Club opens up with a mid-length par 4.
Yes, a lot of players are going to take driver out and try and hit it up and over those trees and over the bunker down the left-hand side, setting up a very simple second shot into this par 4. It's a great opportunity to start off this back 9 with a birdie.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
They've decided to club up.
Well played, mate. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
This one's tracking.
That's frustrating. Just a short putt remaining here. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently 5 under for the event. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Ridge. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4.
This one's for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Putting for a birdie with big wings.
This is on a stupendous line.
Terrific shot, almost an eagle. But what a performance, 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 7 under. Rich, the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross, where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, nice looking putt. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
Luke in the lead with his rival not too far behind. Playing with the lead, going to the final round can sometimes be tricky. Do they have what it takes to get it done?
Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at 8 under. Currently leading.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Yeah, that one will play. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one's dialed in. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Ooh. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in to claim the title. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
Classy performance this week by this player. Went out and got the job done. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.